Merchant of Venice by William Shakespeare. So today we have Act 1, Scene 1, and this is the first video. Now let's go to the explanation. So this scene takes place in a street of the place Venice. Then we have three characters entering now. Enter Antonio, Salarino and Salanio. Salanio or Solanio we say. Antonio, he is the main merchant or businessman of Venice, and Salarino and Salanio are his friends, not best friends but little common friends, we can say like that. So we have Antonio, he says, "In sooth, I know not why I am so sad. In truth, I don't know why I am so sad. Truly, I am saying I don't know why I am so sad. It wearies me. You say it wearies you. So wearies means it tires them. This sadness makes them tired." And his friends also say they are tired of Antonio being sad. But how I got it, found it, or came by it, I don't know how I found his sadness, how I came to know about sadness. I don't know what acquires it, what stuff it is made of, whereof it is born, I am to learn. So it is the word tis, tis is means it is. I don't know what this sadness consists of or what it is made of, and I am to learn. What do you mean by the phrase? I am yet to learn about the sadness. Okay, and such a want with sadness makes of me that I have much ado to know myself. So this sadness makes me so dull. Want with sadness means dull sadness. That I have much difficulty in recognizing myself. Why? What is the reason for that? Because of his sadness, he is finding much difficulty in recognizing himself. In sooth, I know not why I am so sad. It wearies me. You say it wearies you. But how I got it, found it, or came by it, what stuff it is made of, whereof it is born, I am to learn. And such a want with sadness makes of me that I have much ado to know myself. Salarino. Your mind is tossing on the ocean. So Salarino, one of the friend of Antonio, he is saying that Antonio must be thinking about his ships on the sea. That is what tossing means. His mind is striking, or he is focused on his ocean. So what Salarino is trying to say, that he might be sad because of thinking about his ships. There were argosies with portly sail. Okay, argosies are referred as the large merchant ship with its sail are like seigneurs and rich burghers in the fleet. They are like gentlemen, and burgher means important citizens. Okay, so it is just an assumption. He is not correctly saying the real reason. We will look what is the real reason of his sadness later on. So Salanio, what he's trying to say, that he's might be thinking about the ships, large merchant ship, which we have, where the important citizens and the rich burghers, or the important citizens and the gentlemen, uh, are like, or as it were, the pageants of the sea. Pageants are the decorated carts. Okay, they are moving like a pageant. Okay, do overpeer the petty trafficker that courtesy to them, do them reverence as they fly by them with their woven wings. So petty traffickers means the small commercial bots, so they overpeer. So what he's trying to say, that he's just comparing Antonio's sadness to these lines about his mind focused on his ships, that courtesy to them, do them reverence. Okay, what do you mean by line? It means that they were paying respect, or they bow and pay respect to Antonio's ship. That is the meaning of that courtesy to them, do them reverence, as they fly by them with their woven wings, as they sail by them with the canvas sail. Woven wings means canvas sail. Understood? Your mind is tossing on the ocean where your argosies with potly sail are like zinnias and rich burgers on flood, or as it were, flood refers to sea itself, or as it were the pageants of the sea do overpeer the petty traffickers that curtsy to them reverence, as they fly by them with their woven wings. Salanio, believe me, sir, had I such venture for, the better part of my affections would be with my hops abroad. I should be still plucking the grass to know where sits the wind, peering in maps for pots and peas and drops, and every object that might make me fear misfortune to my venture out of doubt would make me sad. So here we have another friend of Antonio. His name is Salanio. He is saying that, believe me, sir. That is, believe me, Antonio. If I had such venture for that, if I had such venture means this type of commercial or business operations. If Salanio have this much business operations would treat like Antonius. His most of the energy that we can see, the better part of his affections, that is, the better part of his business would be with his hops abroad. And he also said this, I should be still plucking the grass to know where sits the wind. Okay, so basically, if I tell about this line, when you pluck the grass and blow it in the air, it will fly away if there is wind. Only if there is wind. So it will fly on one direction. It means that the wind is blowing on that direction. If I pluck the grass and if I blow it in the air, if it fly towards north, it means the wind is going towards north. Like that. If Salanio has trade operation like Antonio's, he should be plucking the grass to know the direction of the wind, and he would be peering in maps, that is, looking carefully in maps for ports, piers, and draughts, for harbors, channels, and so on, and roads. And every object that might make Salanio fear, make him fear, will definitely make him sad. So he's so understood these lines. So he's saying if he had such trade ventures, okay, only. So what then Salerno says, my wind cooling my broth would blow me to an ague. When I thought what harm a wind too great at sea might do, I should not see the sandy or glass run, but I should think of shallows and of flats, and see my wealthy Andrew docked in sand, wailing her high top, lower than ribs, to kiss her burial. Should I go to church and see the holy edifice of storm, and not bethink me straight of dangerous rocks, with touching but my gentle vessel's side, would scatter all her spices on the stream, and drop the roaring water with my skirts. And in a word, but even now worthless and now worth nothing, shall I have the thought to think on this, and shall I lack the thought that such a thing bechanced could make me sad? But tell not me, I know Antonio is sad to think upon his merchandise. So it is a lengthy speech, but we'll break it and understand. So, my wind cooling my brow would blow me to an ague when I thought what harm a wind to great at sea might do. Okay, so this line is my wind cooling my broth. The statement, the broth is referring to the hot soup. So when he is blowing up the hotness of the hot soup, that is, to make it cold, you have to make it warm. You either blow it and warm it, or you will put under the fan. That is what most of the people does. Okay, so what here Saladino is saying, that when he blow his hot soup, it will blow to an ague, it will make him feel shiver. Why? When I thought what harm a wind too great at sea might do. Now take a look at the screen. So when he blow his hot soup, the situation he would imagine is like this, okay? that is, his ship is getting destroyed. He will get worried about that. Okay, so whaling, I should not see the sandy hourglass run, but I should think of shallows and of flats, and see my wealthy and true doctor sand whaling her high top lower than dripsticks, sir. Ariel. Okay, so all of you must know about sandy hourglass. What is sandy? Take a look on this picture. Look at this picture. When Salarino, take a look at this sandy hourglass. That is, you can see on up there are more sand filled, and it is getting sand is going down. It is used for finding out time. Don't ask me how it is. Okay, when he look at this sandy hourglass run, he thinks of shallows and of flats. Okay, he's thinking about shallows and of flat. Shallows meaning shallow water and sand banks. Okay, whaling her and see my wealthy Andrew docked in sand. Wealthy Andrew. Andrew is a common name for big ship. It was earlier ships. Okay, it is a name of a ship. Andrew. Docked means run ashore. Okay, and he will see his wealthy Andrew. He will see it is running ashore on the sand. Okay, understood? There are two cases. And third case, should I go to church and see holy edifice of stone, and not bethink me of street of dangerous rocks, while which touching but my gentle vessel's side would scatter all her spices on the street. Okay, so when if Salarino goes to church, and so those holy edifice of stone or stone construction, we can say, on the church, he says that he couldn't help but he would think of dangerous rocks. Okay, dangerous rocks that would break the sides of the ships and scatter all those valuable spices on water. Take a look at this picture. When he thinks about this holy edifice of stone, that dangerous rock, he would imagine a situation like this. This ship got hit with the dangerous rocks. Okay, so and what is and drop the roaring water with my silk, and in a word, but even now worth this and now worth nothing. So he don't want to talk about these things. He said three cases. Case one was when he cooled his hot soup, it would make him feel that strong wind is at sea could do anything with the ships. And if he sees sandy hourglass run, he would think of flat shallows where his ship Andrew docked in sand. And third case, if he went to church and see the dangerous rock, that is holy edifice of stone, he would think a situation that it is his ship is get hit with dangerous rock and scatter its valuable spices on water. Okay, and he don't want to think anything about this, but at last he's saying that don't tell me anything. I know that Antonio is sad thinking about his merchandise or thinking about his ships. That is what Salanio concludes at last. Okay, understood? So today we have discussed lines 1 to 41 of Merchant of Venice. Hope this much is all clear to you. Just comment below if you have any doubts regarding the line 1 to 41. Okay, we can continue this chapter or second part of this drama act 1 scene 1 on next video. Next video we will be doing line 42. And we continue onwards. Okay, so now let us take a look at the common character. So we have discussed about Antonio, Salarino, Salanio. Here I have a picture of Antonio. Let me show you a picture of Antonio of this drama. This is Antonio. Okay, so I'm concluding this video. Hope everything is clear, and this was Merchant of Venice.